mass senior level layoffs while wiping out entry level opening. AI is not just disrupting our career ladders, it's collapsing it. We've had over 22,000 layoffs in tech in 2025, while entry level tech jobs have dropped more than 50%. That is insane. And this is not just fear-mongering media stats. This is something I see every day. For example, I have a ton of my colleagues reaching out saying, I got laid off, would you mind checking my resume, floating it out there, which I'm always happy to do. But also, I just met with the director of the business school for one of the universities I lecture at that asked me, what are we going to do about the really dried up entry-level job market? How are we going to make it so our students can remain competitive? Only 7% of new hires are new grads. That's crazy, you guys. What are they supposed to do? I'm going to give you my top recommendations of what I always say to these people. Obviously, it depends on your situation, but we can at least have a starting point. One is build proof of your work. In my internship programs that I build, our interns have to finish and implement an AI tool before their internship is over, so they have something with their name on it to go out in the job market. Not only that they built, but they actually implemented to produce business results. The same can be said if you have downtime or you just experienced a layoff. We've got so many even very basic vibe coding platforms at this point. Build something that solves a problem for you. Code an app that finds the cheapest youth sports in your area. Think about something just in your everyday life that is a pain point for you and start to at least lay the infrastructure. This is not only going to keep your mind sharp, but it's also going to give you an opportunity to upskill yourself. The point is proof of concept, not perfection. And it could be really fun doing it. There's nothing more important than staying positive after a layoff because it just sucks. This one's going to sound super cheesy, but I promise you it works. Shoot your shot. Get on LinkedIn, see it for what it is, not a social media platform, but a database. Get on TikTok here. I take 100% of the meetings that are asked of me in my DMs here. It doesn't matter. I always take them because you never know when that person could become the next CIO that is your biggest client. Ask for a 10-minute meeting. Half of the LinkedIn algorithm, if you could really call it that, and I only know this because I'm in the LinkedIn's creators program, is the comment section, right? So it's not all about posting, it's also about engaging in those comments. Search relevant terms and join the conversation. Some of my top content came from finding industries that I wanted to target for my business, jumping in the conversation in the comments. I promise you, it's supposed to be painful because not everyone does it, and that's how you get hired. Lastly, don't focus on the job boards, focus on finding the problem of the business and solving it. Show them that you can already provide value. Say you want to be a small business tech consultant and you see a local restaurant doesn't have online ordering. Build them out, map them a system architecture of platforms you'd recommend. Show them from just industry statistics how they could boost revenue by offering online ordering. That sets you way apart from just submitting a resume for their marketing role. It classifies you as a doer, and even if they don't hire you, it gives you an amazing blueprint to bring to either starting your own business, which I always recommend, bias, or going to the next job role. These are just my recommendations. Obviously, all of you are way smarter than I am, so I'd love to hear what you want to add to this conversation as well for either someone seeking an entry-level position or someone that's experiencing layoff. The more that we can share these ideas, the more we can continue to make the workforce healthy.